I sometimes think people lose track of what got them into the game, and that we're still the same in a lot of ways. To me, the essence of the game, once you play for a while, is that when you got your disc in hand, you have your problem ahead of you. What shot do you want to do? And I played 27 holes on Sunday, first time in 4 months. I had 2 shots that went exactly as planned. It felt good. We bought some frisbees, and on the back of the frisbees they said, play frisbee golf. Just find a tree and shoot at it. So that was about 1980, and we did. First it was playing, went to a few tournaments, inadvertently got invited to the Worlds. I say inadvertently, it was a fill the field invite in 1984. I sort of found my calling, if you will. I started interviewing people, just paper and pencil, asking them about their history of PDJ, what other disc sports they played. This is what an early Disc Golf World News looked like. This would be from winter of 1990. Just started as a day of just to get people out in Columbia, Missouri to play golf in the middle of winter, because there weren't a lot of us then, worldwide. And I think 34 people came out. Columbia Daily Trib came out. A sports guy. We were on the sports page on Monday morning. And that was before charity, before merchandising. It was just, used to say, yeah, it's a just do it tournament. In terms of, when I moved to Kansas City, I lived in Overland Park. A few people found their way to my residence, and where I had discs down the basement, and so started selling there. Then post-divorce moved downtown into a loft in which I lived and worked. People found their way there, although, didn't exactly have a store, but people came. And then we moved here in 2002 and didn't really have the store set up probably for a year. And then it was really when I hired Dick Parker, who really made a difference and gave the store its look it has today. I was at the U.S. Championship as a player. I can't remember the year. I played 888. I went into a black hole that, hopefully most people have never gone into there, but I know a lot of them have, where suddenly you just lose all rational, your ability to think rationally. And so I started throwing the same shot over and over, not reaching the inbounds, and finally someone, Brian Mace, I think it was, said to me, Rick, because no one wanted to be around me. They were starting, this guy's going off. Said, maybe if you threw it over there, then you could go over there. So I did. So we counted up all the discs out there and decided that the number was 21, which was the highest number ever recorded on a single hole at the U.S. Championship. Russell called it Blackjack, and thus my nickname. But the next day I came back and got a 6 on 888, so there was redemption. When you turn your avocation into a vocation, you turn your hobby into a job, you're going to lose something. It took me much longer than it should have before I finally recognized that. And I think it's been the last 5 years that it's really been, it's just, golf isn't as much fun for me. It's hard to get an escape to the course when you have worries from your business I still have a desire to write again, or at least get some memories down, not only my own. The history of disc golf was actually written by a lot of different people locally. It was never a national. It was always from the top, from the bottom up that we've grown. And so, if I go to Joliet, Illinois, I would talk to Gary Lewis about his early years. If I go to, Phoenix, I'll talk to Dan Ginley and UBUs who did so much in the 80s down there. And each city has the people who did things. And I'd like to get them either on tape, on recorded, or perhaps video, and get their stories down, because one, they ain't gonna be around forever. I had, playing Sunday was so much fun, and not only because I didn't suck completely, but just being out there and throwing, and fresh air, sunshine, people.